As you're watching these exercise lectures, I'm going to demonstrate how to do the exercises in my voice. I'm going to show you where I start and what I do when I get to the top of my voice and how I go back down. But that doesn't work for everyone, especially if there are female voices listening to this lecture. So in the resources of all the exercises that involve scales going up and down, I'm going to include a recording in the resources for each one of those lectures. That recording is going to contain a backtrack for the exercise in that lecture. What that means is the exercise will start very low for lower voices, and then it'll go very high so higher voices can do it as well. I'm going to start at the lower voice and go up a half step constantly in each of the recordings. And eventually I'm going to reach the top of the female voice, or what the female voice should warm up to. As you listen to this recording, what you're going to do is join in where you're comfortable. So if you are a higher voice and I'm starting with the lower part of the exercise, you can just wait until I get a little higher and you feel comfortable to come in. So in one of the exercises, you'll hear this pattern. So what I'm going to do is start from the low range here, so the low voices can do what they need to do, and keep going up step by step. Eventually, I'll get up to somewhere in the middle of the human voice range, where more higher voices can start working on their lower voice, until I get to the top. And the same goes for the men. When I get to the top of the range and it's too high for you, you feel uncomfortable, just stop. And then what you're going to do is wait for the recording to go back down and join in where you're comfortable. As you listen to the recording, you can stop it and go over a certain note a bunch of times, or you can go back to redo some stuff. And eventually, as you get used to your voice, you won't need the recording anymore. But this is a good way to have a backtrack so you know what the exercise sounds like, and you can join in where it's comfortable in your range. Now, once you're ready, you can move on to the first exercise.